What do you mean? You're
Am I
always
always on the left?
yeah.
I guess I'm always on the left. Uh, I forgot that, I guess. Welcome back, pod number 35. Pod number 35. Trey KD 35 shoes. Uh, that's the episode it is. What week is it? 8?
Yeah.
Week 8 of the NFL. Usual crew here. Subi Demon, 3 Freel. Subi Demon in the middle. Uh, Coming off of a really bad picking week last week. Hoping to like all that bad juju goes away. I'm
Yeah,
hoping
bad
our
Juju
minds are clear.
Smith-Schuster.
I also think some of these teams being on buys have helped the ways I see the game. Like when you don't have the recency bias of them being on the field, it's like, all right, like yeah, fuck them. They're not going to win this game. I don't know. There's new insights. I think 8 weeks in, it's kind of crazy. We're like almost halfway through the season. We're like a week away.
Yeah, it's moving fast.
Like football, time flies when you're watching football. Also, for everyone here, I'm gonna say this now. My pod parlay of the week will be whatever 3 legs you comment. I will put a quarter unit on it. No matter how many people do it, whatever 3 leg parlay y'all give me, I'm putting a quarter unit on it. So get the comments going. Comment who you want me to take, and we'll see how it goes. Um,
I will not.
anything going on with y'all boys?
I got. I was off to a hot start yesterday on the first day of the NBA.
Story time with Gavin.
Well, first I'm going to talk about the strikeouts, which was crazy. The alternate strikeout of each of the pitchers yesterday, which I saw on Twitter a week ago. Somebody won 100,000 on that, and I ended up hitting a 50x on that, easy. And then, yeah, just a nice sweep in the first doubleheader of the NBA.
I mean, up big through one night of the ball being played again. The alt strikeouts. I mean, those pitchers were throwing heat. Like that game 7 was nothing. It was no
Yeah,
joke. But the Diamondbacks are on top. Me and Ben saw that Diamondbacks team win their first playoff game this year. We kind of helped. We weren't there repping Brewers or anything. Like we're as fans of the game, we definitely helped like kickstart that. So we'll take credit for the Diamondbacks if they win. Um, but should be a good World Series, fellas. NBA last night, Lakers at Nuggets. Did we learn anything new about these teams?
I mean, everything went exactly as I expected. Anthony Davis is that's why you never ever ever touch an Anthony Davis prop. 17 in the first half, 0 in the second. Like that's just can't happen. How many people had Anthony Davis 20 plus? He had 3 points in the second half. Didn't do anything.
Ben?
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing. Like it's an 82 game season. That means
I
it means
mean,
nothing.
we gotta overreact. It's night 2. I mean, Suns. I mean, D Book is nice. That's how I feel about that game.
Yeah,
And Chris Paul looks funny as hell.
D-Book assisted on the last 12 points of the Suns. Every pass.
It's going through him, and that's their game plan this year. Let's play D Book ball. Um, That's really all the other sports right now. I mean, there ain't really shit going on. I mean, we have a loaded NFL week. We have a full 7 no, no I'm 16?
Yep.
Yeah, 16 games. 'Cause there's 32 teams. Um there's some random ones, some ugly ones, some good ones. Some that will be like fun matchups, some good jersey matchups, some ugly jersey matchups. Like this literally has it all. Uh Starting on Thursday night. Buccaneers at Buffalo Bills. Bills coming off like 3 weeks of pretty shit football. Um, Buccaneers like just mid. Like at one point in time, I'm pretty sure they were like 2-1. Now they're 3-3. Uh, they're not at home either. Not like that helps them very much. In their last 2 games, that didn't help. I don't think going on the road does. I mean, I think we're all picking Bills, right?
Yeah, like LeBron
Mm,
said, not much to say about
Not
it.
much to say about this one. I mean, the Bucks broke my heart on whatever game that was. Baker could not get it done. Last minute interception against the Falcons. I'm definitely not taking them against Josh Allen. Even though the Bills are deciding to play too late in games, I think that they will definitely beat the Bucks. So yeah, that's all.
I mean, we could say the same for the Bucks, and they forget to play even later. I would feel confident laying the points on the Bills in this one. To be honest, like I feel like this is gonna be one of those Thursday nights that it's just like whatever. It's just they're prettying it up because it has the Buffalo Bills, but it won't be like that good.
I agree with you.
Now that we're past the shitty Amazon game,
Yeah, that kind of
Sun-
sucks. There's nothing to say about it.
Sunday noon, the first game I have slated up here. 3-3 Texans coming back from the bye week. We forgot about CJ Stroud. Is he still young and exciting? Do we still care? They're gonna tell us we should because he's playing against the guy who got picked before him at quarterback position, the Panthers. They're in Carolina. The Panthers are 0-6. Are they getting a win this weekend?
I don't think so.
No,
Okay.
CJ is just way better. Like, and he's just proven that. And this is a game that I feel like he wants to win. He wants to show why he should have been number one. Like, this is just total. This game screams CJ Stroud.
Yeah, like this is, and I feel like in the NBA, you're gonna see rookies play, and they'll play multiple times a year. Like we don't, it's not often we can get these kind of matchups. Like you have to think of the luck that went into like them playing the Panthers at this time. Like we're getting CJ Stroud versus Bryce Young. I mean, Adam Thielen 2+ touchdowns.
He's a dog. Yeah, he's a
Like,
fantasy saver.
I feel like this is going to be like a good matchup because neither of these teams, I mean, respect to the Texans, but they're going to let up some points. I feel like I think that the
Yeah, I like
Panthers
the
are
over.
more than capable of that.
I bet the over is very high in this game, like 53 or something.
Let's see. 43 on the flip odds. Fliff's got a That's the Fliff line though, so who knows? But I don't know. I feel like that's going to be like a high scoring game. I think people will underestimate how much those like points those teams can output, but I think we'll see a lot of scores.
I'm gonna have to disagree though that like CJ Stroud has been much better than like Bryce Young. Like obviously the no interceptions and like yards and whatnot, but like for me picking this game, it's just based off of like the team situation, and the Texans are just way more of a complete team than the Panthers, who are in more of a rebuild kind of mode.
I think through 2 weeks, I was like, wow, Bryce Young is ass. And now through 7 weeks of the season, it's like, okay, like once he gets people around him and they build an actual team, like he will be very good. He's already good. Like it's not often rookies get to go 0-6 and no one says shit about them.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like they're having the most silent 0-6 season because it's not because Bryce Young's a complete bust. Like they're just an ass team.
Also, they don't have
Miles
their picks, so
Sanders.
it's not like
Yeah, like they're playing for
that's why
nothing.
it just doesn't really make sense for me because it's like they're doing all this. Like I feel like that they would want to try to win and say fuck the Bears, but
Hey, to each their own. I mean, their team all around might just genuinely be that bad though. And
you have
obviously,
Adam Thielen. You have Adam Thielen's a better
they're
receiver.
switching play callers this week though, so we'll see.
it'll be interesting. I think the Panthers crowd will be fired up, but I don't know, Texans. The next game, I hate this game, to be honest. We have the Rams at the Cowboys. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. This game just sucks ass.
Give me the Cowboys though. The Rams are so annoying. I swear. Like that Steelers game. Like I said, Matthew Stafford is sorry. Dak Prescott's also pretty sorry, but he has a monster of a team built around him. I like the Cowboys defense. I like Cowboy. Like these teams to me are similar, and I think the Cowboys. You're shaking your head. No, the Cowboys have the edge in a lot of aspects. Their offense is slightly better and their defense is slightly better. So I'm going to take the Cowboys, especially at home.
I think the Cowboys defense is way better than the Rams defense. I think that's why they're going to win.
I only say slightly because they have injuries right now, but
yeah, that's where it's like I feel like this will be a high-scoring weekend, to be honest. Like, I still think the Rams will cook. I don't think it's enough to win, but I don't want to, like, it'll just suck to be going over this shit next week and being like, there's no way Prescott like bit us in the ass like that, you know? Like, if that man is the downfall of why I lost on a pick, like, I'm just gonna be pissed. I think I'm just gonna go Rams. I'm going Rams.
Go for it.
No content. I don't trust Prescott.
I don't trust Stafford after last week against the Steelers. If they
Steelers
can't
are a
get done,
good team.
the Cowboys have everything the Steelers have and more.
They don't have the effort.
On particular nights they do, particular days.
Not particularly on prime time or against teams that are better than them. So maybe they will give the Rams a fight.
Yeah, that's what I said. They pick and choose. This is neither of those.
Anything else, fellas?
I just I got like nothing.
Ben, what do you have?
Stafford, they like I don't know. They throw the ball, but they like don't score, bro.
It doesn't make any sense how these guys are gonna have all these catches and all these yards, and then it doesn't amount to anything. It's like, what do you? It doesn't. It's one of those teams that doesn't make sense, and you can't even blame like, oh, like their run. It's like, no, it's not their run game. Like, they just are not making like end zone plays. They're just a bunch of
Yeah.
brats. Ben, tell us about the Saints at the Colts.
It's a must win. You got Cam Jordan tweeting now like we gotta win. It's a Saints must win that the signs are aligning. I honestly like I'm not gonna prep this game up with like hyping it up. This is a must win. This is a should win. The Colts are a bad team. We owned Gardner Minshew on the Eagles last year, and I expect it to be the same thing. So literally just same thing as I always say every week, defense. And then I just hope the offense can get it going. I want Olave. Obviously, I want Olave to score, but I want Kamara to get in the end zone again because he's been producing so much just without the touchdowns the past 2 weeks, I think. So, just I don't know, man. But I'm hoping for a huge Olave statement game after all that.
I'm gonna also take the Saints, and I really hope it doesn't bite.
It's a must win.
Yeah,
but it's a must win, and the Colts don't need a must win. Colts don't need to win shit.
They don't at all. They don't at all. They honestly, at this point, could be more beneficial for them to lose. Like,
they're not winning the division.
Yeah, so it's like at this point, I mean, yeah, the Saints and I like I told you, the Saints showed me the best Saints team I've seen all year. The second half against the Jaguars was the best Saints I've seen. If they can bring that intensity, they easily win this game. I'm gonna take them.
Bro, I think for me, it's all 41, bro. Like, get that man get that man in scoring position. Like, I don't know why they can't get Kamara there, but that's what you need to do. He's your best player on offense.
He's our
shown
best
us
player.
that. I mean, there's some I would say Cam Jordan. I mean, Kamara hasn't played the whole season, but through like 2 weeks, right?
3.
Through 3 weeks, like, I mean, he's made you guys like the offense. It looks like it can score, but then there's time where it falls flat. I mean, I hope Chris Olave steps the fuck up. I mean, you can't do all of that and hit the cop with I play for the Saints, and then like when you're suiting up for the Saints this weekend, then better fucking show that cop when he's watching, because I know that cop's gonna be watching.
Dude, they hadn't uploaded in like 6 years, and they uploaded to their YouTube channel that video and another one.
Dude, they're gonna be watching that game so that guy can go, and that's the guy I arrested. That's all that guy wants. So I hope Chris Olave puts on a show as like an ACAB statement.
I agree.
Like that's just like the storytelling we need. As far as the Colts go, outside of like the receivers making plays and their defense stepping up, I mean, the refs fucked them last week, but they're still like a dog shit team, to be honest. The run game is kind of non-existent.
They're good dog shit though.
Yeah, they are. They're better dog shit.
They're not bad, bro. They're
I'm
not
just
bad.
salty as a Titans fan. Okay, let me have this one. They're dog shit. Saints all around there. I like that though. Because I kind of had the same feeling. It's a must win for the Saints, and I will ride or die on that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take the Colts here. I won't be surprised if there's some. If it's fluky, I mean, if the Saints can't get going, then yeah, the Colts will win. But
Right.
it comes down to what Saints team is gonna go out there.
Derek Carr better have like a talk with God.
Yeah, it's like we
Apparently,
said.
he's been having the tough conversations this week with everyone.
Dude, he's probably like, man, I know you're such a great father and friend and teammate, but man, you got to run that go route. Hopefully they get their shit together. I mean, honestly, it's like a bunch of guys you want to cheer for. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care that they get arrested and people want to call them thugs. We all think that shit's hard. Like AK getting arrested and leaving the Pro Bowl is so funny. Like that's no one else is doing it like that. I don't know. Next game. Patriots at Dolphins, fellas. Is there any way we can be talked into the Patriots?
No, I will just keep it simple with this one. Fastest team in the league, all together. Explosive quarterback, young defense. Is I think Xavier Howard like oh my god, they're gonna eat him alive.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I realize I missed a game as well. I
Give
like
me the
dyslexia looking
Patriots.
at the list. See, nah, switch me. I'm going Pats then. Ben's nah. I don't know if that'll make Ben switch back, but I needed someone to say it first. I should have waited. Fuck. Okay.
No, I'll go Dolphins then. If you're
Give me
going
the
Patriots.
Give me the Pats then. Give me the Pats
Okay.
then. I'm running with the Pats for Eli. Shout
I
out.
actually think like I don't know when they played them earlier in this year, it was a closer game than like most of the Dolphins games. And like now they have J.C. Jackson, who's been doing
JC
really well.
Jackson will be back.
So like I don't know. I feel like they'll just have a better chance at guarding these receivers. And I think isn't like one of them not playing Waddle or Tyreek?
Tyreek
Waddle's been
Tyreek's
like
injured, but I don't think. Yeah, I mean
He
they're both.
Waddle said something like Tyreek like it seems like he's gonna play even though he's like not as of right now. So
Yeah, I mean we'll see. Either way, I think they have so much that it doesn't matter.
yeah, no, like this pick I don't really have much of an explanation other than I'm just like just expecting. I don't know if I was gonna pick the Pats, which I was originally, but now I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Mike Gesicki revenge. Bill Belichick. I mean, he got the 300th, but now he's just kind of playing spoiler.
They're in
Like
Miami too. I'm sorry, the Patriots are not gonna go into Hard Rock Stadium and beat the Dolphins. I'm sorry.
all right, fine. Switch me to Dolphins and switch Ben back to Pats.
Do
Okay.
what you want, but like
All
I'm not going
Okay,
into
I'm
that.
Pats locking in.
right, I'm Dolphins. Pins
I'm
up.
Dolphins.
Next game.
I missed one up above. I got dyslexia. I didn't realize I missed the Vikings at the Packers.
Vikings are riding high right now.
And that's exactly why I'm taking the Packers for no other reason than there's going to be like so many people riding on the Vikings, and you guys are going to do it too. And this is going to be the one. This has to be the one. Not the
Brother,
one.
y'all played the Broncos last week.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Bro, Russell Wilson looked like Seattle Russ, dude. He was just running everywhere, doing fucking everything. That shit doesn't happen. That was Seattle Russ.
No way you're gonna chalk it up to he was Seattle Russ.
Dude, pick the Vikings and let's move on already.
I'll pick the Vikings then.
Vikings.
Let's do it.
Next
All right.
game.
Jets at Giants, the Battle of East Rutherford. I love this game. I love the Jets in this game. Like I feel like
I know. I like the Jets, but I am scared to death, dude. I mean, okay, well this is like such a weird statement, but if Daniel Jones is a go, then I love the Jets. If it's still Tyrod, I'm a little worried. Is that like crazy?
has Tyrod Taylor been a Jet before?
No,
I don't believe so.
it's been a Brown, Charger, Bill, Texas.
Raven, Bills, Brown, Chargers, Houston, Giants. I don't know. I still love the Jets. I like the Jets defense. I like Brees Hall.
Even though like the Giants look better with Tyrod Taylor, like I still don't think they look good. And dude, like Zach Wilson, like I was listening to Rodgers this week, and he kind of like blew my mind just because he was just saying how like Zach Wilson hasn't turned the ball over in a few weeks, and they've actually just been winning games, and it's like, damn, that is crazy. Like he doesn't have to really even score; he just has to not turn the ball over. So, I mean, I don't know. Like the Jets are a good ass team, top 3 defense. It's literally just if like Zach Wilson and that offense can just not turn over the ball. So I'm gonna take the Jets against a team like this every week.
Damn. All right. I just had a thought. It's kind of almost been a year since my last top 3 defenses tweet. Last year I believe I tweeted it was like the Cowboys, Chargers, and Dolphins. Ben said Jets are top 3 defense. I agree with that one. I will be putting out that tweet soon. Probably Saturday. I think I'm gonna put that tweet out. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna crunch the numbers, see what the computer and the algorithm says, and I'll put on my top 3 defenses tweet. Yeah. Anything else with that game?
Nah, I'm taking the Jets as well.
It's just so hard to take the Giants.
A team that is super hard to take, and I told myself I'm not taking them. I think I'm taking them in this next game. We have the Jaguars at the Steelers.
Give me the Jags. Saints have a better defense than the Steelers. They were able to get it done still. Their defense looked really good in the first half against the Saints, and they let it go. If they apply that pressure on Kenny Pickett, I don't think they're going to be able to get anything done.
You mean the Jaguars?
Yeah, their pass rush was insane. Offensive in the first half.
Give me Kenny Pickett in the fourth quarter.
Bingo. I think the lack of second half play from the what is it?
I think the
From
Steelers D
the
will probably have a
Jags.
day.
I mean, I think the
Getting
Steelers
turnovers.
will like force them to punt a lot. I don't think this is going to be as fast of a game as the Jags. Like this is going to be a Steelers get to play their tempo kind of game. And I think that this will be a big fourth quarter game. Like the witching hour will apply to this game. If the Jags are somehow up, like they'll get witching hour. I think it's just one of those games. I like the Steelers at home here. I know it's not the prettiest brand of winning football, but they're getting it done. And they need these wins now. And I mean, this is a potential playoff matchup when you really break it down.
Yeah, give me the Jags still.
I mean, this still is.
Jags.
Next game. Okay, so we had Kevin Byard get traded earlier this week. There's talks that Derrick Henry is going to go to Baltimore. This is about the Falcons at the Titans. My first thought was like, are we going to stop playing Henry? Like, are we going to deactivate him because we're trading him? Or like, they're saying we might trade D-Hop, which like, it's like, oh, well. This is going to be our first game in the, what's it called? The Oilers uniforms. Will Levis is starting. Malik Willis may also play. They're going to figure it out. We're kind of imploding. The tank has begun. Give me the Falcons personally.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith going into Nashville and getting revenge, and the Titans are officially dead.
Dude, I just can't pick a team
Titans are dead.
that's gonna like knowingly play 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, like we're on crack now. Like Vrabes is fine, and Vrabes is one of the luckier coaches that he gets to be fine throughout all of this. Like there is no hate towards this man. I feel like I haven't seen a discourse of like we need to get him out of here. Like realistically, we just need an overhaul of like just players at this point. Like we just have to go young and just kind of be dog and maybe get a few draft picks. It doesn't Like, we might be getting fucking Marvin Harrison Jr. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck's gonna throw to him? You know?
Will Levis.
Will Levis, I guess, like shit, but Will Levis will not be throwing to fucking anyone in this game. If the Titans win, I don't even know what I would do because then we'd be 3-4, and I could be like, dude, we're like almost 500, and like that's like the kind of hope you don't need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and if we're gonna tank, that's a win we don't need. Like I should be approaching this like we are a tanking team, so we're just gonna lose. But I don't know. I feel like with Arthur Smith and Vrabes and like, history, like it's gonna be a good one, but Falcons will definitely win. Could be off a Young Wei Koo field goal, but they definitely win.
They get it done. Yeah, I agree.
And I don't think it matters how they do it. They get it done.
Falcons all around.
I think that defense will be enough. Like
Oh yeah,
I
we'll
was
be
about to say
punting
Taylor
the
Heineke,
entire
but
game.
Desmond Ridder literally just has to get down the field a few times and they'll be fine.
Maybe Bijan will activate finally.
The last anything else to say about that game or no?
Nah.
The last noon game this week is the 6-1 Eagles at 3-4 Commanders. Winning off of a Jake Elliott field goal last time, the Eagles going into the Commanders. I mean, I think we're all going to pick the Eagles, but I see this going kind of similar to last time.
I don't.
You don't? You think that the Eagles are different?
I think
Team.
the Commanders will probably still score some touchdowns, but like I don't think it's gonna be like it was literally like a one-score game that entire
Yeah.
game, right? Like
I
I don't
think
see that happening again.
I think the Eagles' offense is on another level.
Yeah, I
right
think
now.
they
Like,
hit a
that's
different
the
gear.
thing. Like, and I think DeAndre Swift, and he's better than Miles Sanders,
Yeah.
obviously. Like he's just Miles Sanders last year. Like that was kind of always like whatever. Like he's not a threat. Like Swift feels like a real threat. AJ Brown can catch it over whoever, wherever. He's fast. He's tall.
Whatever.
He's Batman. Smitty hasn't even needed to do much, honestly. It's been kind of just like a Hurts runs, one of the running backs runs, or it's going to AJ downfield. And it's just really hard to stop that. And I think I've been saying this. We're just getting that Super Bowl rematch. As long as everyone
Probably.
stays healthy. As
Yeah,
long as everyone
most
stays
likely.
healthy.
They're not going to do anything. Philly all around.
Yeah.
But I don't have
Going-
anything to even say from the Commanders side. Like
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin may have a game, maybe, but like that's not gonna be enough. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Probably.
What's next?
3:00. Browns at Seahawks. Both 4-2. Is it PJ Walker?
Yeah.
Oh, he got signed. He got
They're out of
officially
they're out
signed.
of elevations for him.
So he's no longer practice squad. He is signed to the roster, 52-man roster. Browns, it's a good team. Seahawks, they're a good team. I want to see where y'all's heads are at.
It's like the Browns. Their defense is so damn good. I honestly just don't think Gino's going to be able to get it done. Myles Garrett's going to give him hell. He's going to throw rushed passes. Go for
Counter. What about Gardner Minshew?
I don't
I
know.
mean, they still
Like,
ate against them all day.
yeah.
But they still generated 38 points. I don't know if that was all offense. Obviously not, but
At the end of the day, Myles Garrett will do what he does. So I don't know. The Colts have been. I mean, Minshew's running it, plays in. Minshew's like, I don't know. I don't like, and I'm not. I'm done using like, oh, they did this against this team. Like that does not tend to be true. So I don't care. The Browns' defense is amazing. I believe that will be enough. Give the Browns.
This one's
Geno
tough.
Smith and the Seahawks, they're not writing back. They're here with a vengeance. They know that they have another weapon now. I think that they'll lean heavily towards Kenneth Walker. I think that he'll score at least one touchdown this game. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I think Kenneth Walker will be a big part of the game plan. This one's tough, dude. I'll probably go Seahawks too, though, even though I love the Browns defense.
Yeah, I mean, like defense is good, but like I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of like PJ
I'm gonna take
Walker
the
and Kareem
offense
Hunt.
over.
Like you're taking the Dolphins.
No, I said I'm taking the offense.
Oh,
Why would I be taking the Dolphins?
I don't know. Maybe you regretted your Pats pick.
But yeah, like you need to score in general to win. So give me the team that has a good offense.
Yeah, I agree.
Birds, Browns.
Nah, I don't agree, but in most cases.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. You know what I mean. What's next game?
The next game is a bird matchup. Ravens at
Give me the
Cardinals.
Ravens. Can we just not even
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah,
I'm
honestly,
down.
I'm cool with not talking about that game, Ravens.
like
Chiefs at Broncos. Who wants to talk about this one?
I'm good.
bro? The only thing I have to say is like
Is it in
probably the Broncos will find a way to cover.
No, that was Nathaniel Hackett. Different team.
I don't know.
We're all Ravens and Chiefs?
And in the game after that, the Bengals at the 49ers.
Give
Are
me
we
the
hop?
Bengals.
Yeah, like I was about to say, bro. Are we hopping on the 49ers are done train or what, bro? Dude, I swear to God, in my 14 man, I saw someone pick up Sam Darnold. They're ready, bro.
I'm confident in them, bro. Give me the Niners.
Give me the Bengals, man. Even though I'm fucking playing against Jizzy Chase and fantasy, and I don't want him to do well. It's like that guy is just good. Charvarius Ward, I mean, he played good. I mean, that secondary is great, and they're gonna probably come up with some sort of fumble or interception or some shit. But like, I don't know. I believe Joe Burrow is a very good football player, honestly. And I think that if they really want to do something with their season, they can't fuck around and lose. And like they've already kind of lost too many, I think, to start. Like 3 from this team. I get they start like shit always. This is a good ass team.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of excuses for these guys. Like and I think going out and beating the 49ers who can't get a lot going these past 2 weeks, like that's the way to get your season going. This is a primetime matchup. Like we were robbed of a primetime game, in my opinion.
Eh. It helps it's Sam Darnold now.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a must win for the Bengals. We need to see a boom. This would be the time to do it. So
I mean, if Darnold starts, which he's going to, like that's a must win on the Bengals side for sure.
Yeah, you can't
lose to a
give that
backup.
up.
I mean, the Niners defense is still the Niners defense, though. So we'll see.
All right. Quick side note before we get into Sunday Night Football. I hate Isaiah Hartenstein.
I don't know who that is.
He's number
55
55 of the
Knicks.
Knicks. He's like getting into it with Jalen Brown. Brother, I get it. You're down points and you're on the Knicks and you're pissed because your team isn't as good as the Celtics. But like, bro didn't even do shit. I don't even know what they're reviewing. Like, Jalen Brown literally didn't even do anything. And bro's pissed. Like, NBA is way too dramatic. Honestly, the NFL is a better product right now. We're being real. It's so good of a product that the Sunday night football game, right?
Mhm.
The 2-5 Bears at the 2-4 Chargers.
Please
Chad
tell
just-
me everyone's taking the Chargers.
Yeah.
Please tell me you're not about to say the Bears.
I mean, no, for fantasy, I need the Chargers. Like, they need this. I need this. I need
Bro, I can't
lose to
this team.
if Eckler is going to score 5 points in a fantasy matchup, that don't do nothing for me. If Herbert's going to be mid, that don't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
And I picked this team a bunch of times and they just let me down. And like the Raiders let me down last week against this Bears team. If I get fucked by the Chargers, you don't know what to think. Like, are the Bears like just capable every week, or are the Chargers that incapable? I don't
That's
know.
not.
You know what?
If
This is a
Justin Herbert
must win for the
loses on
Chargers. This
primetime
is
to
a
the
Sunday
Bears,
night football must win. There's no way the Bears will keep it close enough for Herbert to fumble it away in the fourth quarter.
yeah, no shot. Absolutely no shot. It's Badgett still, right?
Yes, it is Tyson Bagent.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
All right. No Bears. Ben, why are you taking the Bears?
Why am I?
Yeah.
I'm taking the Chargers.
All right. See, no one's even taking them. If anyone has any bets with Bears anything, don't send them to me.
Comment them, so he has to
Auto
put them in
not
his
tap.
parlay.
Then you have to comment it. Then I actually would have to. Up to 3 legs. Up to 3 legs. Monday Night Football, Raiders at Lions. Frisky Raiders will advance to 3-5. Lions will advance to 6-2 after this week. I don't know. I don't see the Lions losing this game. Y'all?
Nah.
They need to figure. This is a perfect game for them to figure something out with their run game. Get a replacement for Monty. Get something going without him. This is a team they can do that on. They're way better. They're just way better. I believe they're at home. You need a bounce back. It's so. Prime time favored by 8. Give me the freaking Lions.
Yeah.
Everything Gavin just said.
I think if you're the Lions, that is the biggest thing. It's like even if you like Jahmyr Gibbs as like a check down RB, like that really can only work if they have Monty.
Yeah.
And it's like that dual threat right now, like they're just missing that. So I feel like big Among Us Ra, like dude, like Among Us Ra or Amon Ra, the sun guy, he's gonna be trending on Twitter day of because of all the people being like, look at the odds I got his first TD at. Like it's gonna be some shit like that. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be a fun Lions game for sure. Like I feel like they're gonna score a lot.
I agree.
Yeah.
Raiders season is like slowly collapsing. They just don't have enough personnel on either sides of the ball to get it done at this point.
Yeah, but honestly, they're still fun to watch.
They
even
are
though they're
very fun to
dysfunctional.
watch. Dude, it is like because you don't know what they play for. You don't know what their
No, but
goal
like
is as a
Devontae,
team.
Josh Jacobs, and Jacoby are all really good. And
They
then
are.
Max
Dude,
Crosby is
Jacoby
really
Myers
good.
is good.
Yeah, he is.
Like, I'm okay with, and he didn't look this good ever with the Patriots. I don't know what the hell Mike McDaniel
He did last year.
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of tainted by the Raiders game. That's so funny, bro. He's literally an agent for the Raiders.
He's a spec ops agent.
Has to be.
Fellas, tonight we are seeing. Are we done? Are we good with the football? We got all the picks in.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, Drew Holiday's
Actually,
jersey
before we
looks
go,
bad.
Gavin, do you have a pod parlay?
To be honest, like not really. No,
All right,
I'm not.
I gotta follow his Twitter
Yeah,
for
you
the
have to
updates.
see
Then
Twitter because I'm
the board don't look good right now.
not loving anything as of right now.
Before we end, we are in the second leg of this doubleheader tonight. We are getting Dallas Mavericks at San Antonio Spurs, and I am so fucking dude. It's like I remember when the Spurs played the Pels that first time Zion played, and I was still like a freshman in college, and I was sitting there. My roommate comes home, and he's like, "Dude, you want to watch the Pelicans game?" And I'm like, "Dude, fuck yeah!" Like, dude, I'm excited to see Wemby play. Like, these NBA stats will count. It's not like this preseason stuff that will never. Like, this is like real, and I'm excited. Do we think he gets a double at least?
If he
Yeah.
plays the whole game, probably.
I think the Mavericks will still win the game, though. To be honest.
It should.
But like, if Wemby comes out and just starts shooting step back threes and stuff, I don't know what I'll do. But that should be good entertainment. World Series will have started, I believe, by the next time we pod. So I think only game 1 will have been played.
Yeah,
I think it will be at Rangers to
should be.
start.
Yeah.
Diamondbacks or Rangers at Texas.
Honestly,
It's gonna be the Rangers, but I'd like the Diamondbacks to win.
give me the Diamondbacks.
I think for game 1, give me the Diamondbacks. I think if we're gonna make this series spicy, I think it's gonna go the distance. I think it'll go to the distance. Like these teams are both good, so that's our prediction for that. Anything else, boys?
I
Nah.
got nothing.
I know this was this time wise is a shorter one, but
Actually, I do have something. Freak Time debut TNT tomorrow night against Philly. -5.5 will be the freest money of your life. James Harden doesn't want to be there. Joel's probably
no, they told James Harden to go home.
exactly. He's not playing.
They don't want him.
So
Send
give
him to the
me
Clippers.
5.5, give me 7.5, give me 11.5, give me it all. Freak Time debuted on TNT. Easy money.
Yeah, free time, free lock, free money. Yeah, shorter one, but some of the games were so boring just because some of these teams are so dead.
Yeah,
They're just
these are bad week, bad matchups.
we honestly what we need is more of these really like we need like the Broncos to play like the Panthers. I don't know if that already happened.
No,
But like we need like if the teams are gonna be that bad, we need shit bowls.
yeah.
That's my last take.
I got nothing.
All right, fellas.
See you guys next
Have
pod.
a good week. Good pod. Good football.
Good weekend.